Hello, everybody. Welcome to. Hold on. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, welcome. But yeah. Yeah. So hello. Welcome to today's live stream. So as you can see, right here, we are watching Olympic Marseille versus Manchester City. Manchester City, my team, obviously. Um, Man City, my team. My Is it fine or not? Right, sorry about that. I got told I'm lagging, but I am. Right, I'm gonna have to start the stream again. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hello, hello. I am back. Sorry about that. I just had a bit of an interference. Right, I just turned down the video settings, and then I've um and I've just deleted a few things I don't need. So anyway, we are. I am a little bit laggy. I am lagging again. Right, okay. It's I think it just goes laggy every now and then. I'm gonna close this. I think it just goes laggy every now and then, but I think we're actually fine. Hello. I think we're good. I think it just keeps going laggy, but let me know if I start to lag at all, because then I will know. But yeah. So we're 7 minutes away from kickoff. I'll give you the team news on my phone, because I don't want to bring it up on here, because I do not want um I do not want. Apparently we're 4 minutes away from kickoff. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. My bad. 4 minutes 30 seconds away from kickoff. Anyway, so here's the lineups. So for Marseille, Steve Mandanda in goal. They're going with five at the back. Saki right wing back and Marvi left wing back. Kaleta Carr left centre back. Middle centre back Gonzalez, and then Leonardo Balderi Rossi as the right centre back. Then they got Roniger in right midfielder, Kamara in holding midfield, Quisance, and then Rajonovic and Tovan. So there's no Dimitri Payet, he's on the bench. But moving on to a more important lineup, the winning teams lineup, Manchester City. So I believe Manchester City, well, yeah, Marseille at home, and they're obviously blue, a bit of a darker blue city. So I'm guessing we'll be playing in our away kit, which is a nice black kit. But anyway, so starting in goal, we have the man, the myth. Some call him the legend. I just call him Edison. But Edison. And then left back, we've got Alexander Zinchenko coming in to start again. As we've been, yeah, we are wearing that kit. We've having trouble in left back position. Benjamin Mendy, awful. I hate to say it, but he's just awful. We don't want Benjamin Mendy. We never want him to play again for City, but obviously he will. But he's just awful. And then we got right back Carl Walker. We all know him. We all know Carl, Mr. Walks. Two centre backs, Ruben Diaz, and coming back from injury. More importantly, they call him. Some people call him French Airport. Some people call him Laporte. I call him best centre back in the Premier League that's not injured. Midfield, we got Rodri as a holding midfielder. We got Gundogan obviously scoring that brilliant free kick last weekend in the Champions League game versus Porto. And then coming back from injury, our captain fantastic, Kevin De Bruyne. And then right wing, we've got none other than Phil the Freak Foden. And then left wing, we got Ferran Torres. If you know me, you'll know that he is one of my favourite Man City players. He's played like 4 games, but I just love the look of him. I think he'd be brilliant. Up front, obviously, Aguero now picked up another injury. So we have Raheem Sterling up front. Can't finish his dinner, but maybe that'll change today. I watched a True or False with him in, like this morning, and he reckons that he knows Usain Bolt. That's all I've got really. I can't remember the video. We've got John Stones on the bench, Joao Cancelo, Garcia, a few other players, Zach Steffen, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez. So no Nathan Ake on the bench. Alright. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. No. Okay, anyway. I don't think Aguero hasn't travelled with the squad. But yeah, so that's the news for today. So obviously games from earlier today. Lokomotiv Moscow lost 2-1 to Bayern, and then the other games are I know Inter were playing, but I don't really know what the score is, and to be honest. Oh, it was 0-0. But anyway, so obviously something really sad happened in the Manchester City team. Oh wait, what? Why have they got Ake on their bench? Number 23, they got Ake. God, they signed him off us. Wait, actually, they have someone called Ake on their bench. Who is that? Who is that? Let me go. You go to their lineup at Marseille. Marley Ake. Well, he's not good. He's not good as Nathan Ake. But obviously, something terrible happened as a young Manchester City player in the youth academy got released by Manchester City. Some of you may have heard, but he got released from Manchester City and then sadly took his own life because of he dealing with depression after being released from the club. So it's really upsetting news actually. But I don't know if Man City will do a minute silence or not. I believe they will. I'm not too sure. They might not. But it's really sad news. I didn't know him as a player, but I know he was really close with Felix Nemecha, Liam Delap, and Howard Bells, I believe. Howard Bellis, I call him Howard Bells. But anyway, we've got 2 goalkeepers on our substitutes, but we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got like 14 subs for some reason, but we've got 2 goalkeepers, so that's fair enough. But yeah, he obviously took his own life, which is really upsetting. But the players are gathering around the Man City aren't doing it. Wait, what? What's going on? Man City. So Marseille have gathered round the edge of the semicircle like, you know, you would if you're doing a minute silence. So Man City just stood in their starting formation. There's Tovar. He's a good player to watch out for today. But yeah, the knee, we're going down on the knee. None of the Marseille players on their knee. What's going on then? None of the Marseille players took a knee. They all just stood there. Even. Okay, well, anyway, we're moments away from kickoff, but I don't really know. But none of the Marseille players took a knee or anything there. Ignore this clock as well. This clock is off. I haven't changed the clock on my laptop yet, so that clock's off. But I believe when we kick off, which is now, it should maybe go to 1-0. If not, then rip. But we're underway anyway in this match. I hope it doesn't go from 7 minutes. If it does, then I'm sorry. But I don't think it does. But anyway, if it does, then I'm very sorry. But anyway, we've kicked off now. Marseille obviously home in a white kit, but obviously it kind of kit clashes Man City, blue and white. But yeah. But obviously I don't really know what happened there at the start of the game. It was just sort of a bit weird. Marseille players didn't take a knee. I'm really not too sure why. I don't know, maybe it's just different in the French league. They don't, but I haven't seen anything like that before. But anyway, Marseille trying to get going, but someone caught offside. I don't really know the names of the Marseille players, so you're gonna have to leave it out on that one. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I've noticed. I've just seen a tweet from that Ferran Torres is in the Ferran Torres has drifted into a striker position, and Sterling's gone out to the right and Foden's gone out to the left. So Fran's in, but there's a ball from Gundogan that's gone. Kevin De Bruyne volley on the edge of the box and it's over the bar. It's a good start from City. Really good start. But this is annoying me how this isn't saying it's kickoff, which is fair enough because in the time that this is, it's not kickoff. But I want it to be kickoff. So if it's but anyway, Man City have a corner here. Ball comes in. Back post, Ruben Diaz. Head is going around the box, cleared. And there's going to be called back for a foul on one of the Big Donnies on their team. I didn't mean to call him a Big Donny. Alvaro. But I'm sorry, I don't know their names. Anyway, right, we got the score up now, so that's good, yeah. We got the 0-0 score up, so that's fine. Right, we're all set now, we're all set. So, yeah, this is a game which Man City should really win. These two teams have never played against each other, so let's hope for a good start, get a first win between these two clubs. But it's good football so far. Gundogan, can he set free Sterling? He can. Sterling on the right, looking to cross one. He's going to take on his man. He's going to try to put one in the box. Good tackle from the Marseille defender there, Kamara. I've actually got him. No, I don't. Don't worry, it's different Kamara. I had him on a few teams. Good challenge from him. So corner Manchester City. So we've already had one corner. Here's our second corner of the game. Kevin De Bruyne coming across to take this one. Looking dangerous so far, but I'm liking this sort of Ferran Torres up front because I think he could slot into a more of a striker. When he scored his goal, he looked very natural and skillful on the ball. But anyway, the corner comes in. So we met by a head of Ruben Diaz, but that's a bit too powerful when it came at him too much. It was sort of more of like he didn't jump, he just sort of moved his head back and it hit off his forehead. But two brilliant corners that have met the heads of City players from De Bruyne. But Ruben Diaz, yeah, just didn't really look where his target was. But good start from City. Steve Mandanda obviously in goal for Marseille. Brilliant goalkeeper. Very acrobatic. Getting on, I believe. He's getting on a bit. But yeah, so yeah, I really hope Man City can get away, but I really think this anyway, what's happening now? I don't know. I really like Ferran Torres, so I think playing him up front makes me happy. Steve Mandanda, yeah, 35 years of age, so yeah, he is getting on a fair bit actually, to be fair to him, but still a brilliant goalkeeper. But yeah, Ferran Torres has dropped into a striker role. Foden is out on the left wing. Obviously got a goal against West Ham midweek. Phil Foden. Well, we're saying midweek. It was on Saturday, no? Anyway. Yeah, so I'm liking this. But anyway, why do I keep saying but anyway? Ferran Torres trying to chase down the ball. It's going to Steve Mandanda, and Steve Mandanda can only kick it out of play. But yeah, if I keep saying but anyways, I'm so sorry. I never usually do that, and I don't know why I'm doing it at the moment. But I am. I was about to say it again, but anyway. But Man City, Ruben Diaz with the ball here. Zinchenko. I don't know if he was injured. Oh, that's a poor ball from. Who was that again on the ball? That's the poor. He just came back from injury. Right, leave him out. Pep's not happy with that. I'm not going to get into that conversation about Pep yet, but if anyone's in the chat or saying anything in the chat, I can't see the chat. I haven't got it up on my screen at the moment, but if I get it up, I'll let you know. But anyway, Rodri now intercepts the ball, trying to find Kevin De Bruyne. Good challenge from the Marseille defender to clear that ball away. Ruben Diaz now picks up for City. But yeah, I'm actually really liking this Ferran Torres up front. I think he's very quick, very good. His finish against Porto, shows that he's confident, confident striker, confident running with the ball as well. And I think he's a brilliant player. And I didn't know who he was when we signed him, but he obviously came for Valencia, and I really like him. I think he's actually sick, but I know he hasn't really proven himself that much. But I just like, I think he's going to turn out to be something good for this club. And yeah, so Sterling dropped that to the right. Foden dropped to the left. Here he is on the ball now, Phil Foden. Just going to play it back to Laporte. Laporte and Diaz look the same, like a little bit from side views. They look very similar, but Ruben Diaz obviously got the beard. But anyway, Kyle Walker's going to whip this ball out to find Zinchenko. Actually, sorry, and Zinchenko will bring us down. I think Zinchenko's a lot better than Mendy. I do like Zinchenko, and he finds Foden now. Foden back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko can find De Bruyne. De Bruyne and Zinchenko look very similar looks wise, but I can tell with De Bruyne because he's just the best player in the world. So, but anyway, what do we line up to now? Here's Foden with the ball on the left. He's going to whip this one in. It's going to be awkwardly cleared. It awkwardly came for the number 4, the Marseille defender. It came at his like mid sort of section, so it's really difficult for him to clear. So he's just sort of got a knee to it, and it's gone out for a City corner. It's just our third corner. 6 minutes in. Um, we've had 3 corners already, 6 minutes in, so the pressure's good for City so far. But here comes De Bruyne with the ball in. Going to find Diaz back post. Diaz can't stick a head on it. Is he going to keep it in? He is. He's going to hold it in the corner, try to cross it in, and the defender will get to it, and that's gone out for a goal. It looked like a corner to me, but it's a goal kick. Ruben Diaz thinks it's a corner. I think it's a corner, but it's a goal kick. We'll see here. How was he given that as a goal kick? He stood there. He stood right next to it anyway. He's just been robbed of another corner, but anyway. He stood right next to it. How has he not seen that? I think it's because the ball went up and Ruben, I don't know. But anyway, Steve Van Daan will take the goal kick now. This has been good for City, but when we're like this, normally we get caught on the counter, which is when we play really good pressing football. Because last season, we'd score a goal literally every game in the first 5-10 minutes. We'd always score really early, but this season we haven't got it. But anyway, Ferran Torres finds it. Oh, almost a brilliant flick on to Sterling. Foden, sorry. But just headed away by the defender. Zinchenko cuts it out and stops the Marseille attack. But no, normally we used to score, you know, in the first 10 minutes of like every game. But for some reason, we just don't do that anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know where that's gone, but I think that's what usually used to boost us a lot. You know, when we used to score quickly, because that would obviously put us ahead and that would put us in a good position and be fired up. But now I think we struggled to come back from behind, but we've done it. We did it against Porto, but we obviously failed to do so against West Ham. We obviously got the draw out of that game, but we really struggled against West Ham. There's brilliant skill from Sterling on the right now. He's going to take on the defender. He's took around him. Maybe an advantage, I don't know. But Sterling now trying to take on the man, and it's going to go out. Is that a corner? It's a goal kick. That is another corner right in front of the linesman's face. That's 2. Ball about to go out, and Sterling's kicked it back in against the player, and even Sterling's protesting now, and that was for sure another penalty, corner. But we move, and yeah, still 0-0. I'll look at the scores on the doors for you guys. So scores on the doors, no goals anywhere as it stands in any games that have just kicked off at 8 o'clock. So hopefully the boys, I'm not going to say in blue because that's not us, well, that's not anyone. Marseille are playing in white. Oh, Laporte almost got caught back on the pass back to Edison, but just managed to get off in time. Now Diaz will pick it up, and I hate it when we play like this. When we play like Edison will leave the attacker, like runs right up to him and then he'll pass it. It just gives me anxiety. But anyway, Zinchenko picks it up, does nice, and now De Bruyne pick this one up. Going to look to square it across the pitch, but it'll hit a Marseille player and go out for a throw-in just inside the Marseille half. This is definitely a game I believe that we can win this by 2-3 goals, 100%. I think it's just yet again for City the first goal, because I feel like with us it's very, our morale does drop when we concede first. Walker wins a throw-in right next to the corner flag of the Marseille. But yeah, our heads usually drop like instantly if we concede first, and what is that throw from Walker? He just threw it to them. But anyway, so that stopped all our attack. But anyway, Rodri's been nutmegged, but Walker picks it back up, play it back to report, yeah, play it back to the report button, report dead body, Laporte. Anyway, Zinchenko finds the ball now out to Foden. What can Foden do? He's going to look to run at the defender. He's very positive, Foden, brilliant player. Now Zinchenko looking to whip one in. It has, skidded across the floor. I don't know if it's wet here, but it's skidded across the floor. Now it comes up to Walker. Now Sterling on the right. Sterling can take on his man. Sterling does send his man, actually. Brilliant run from Sterling so far. Can he keep it going? He can. He's going to pass it off to De Bruyne. De Bruyne shot blocked. Walker blocks the attempted clearance, but Marseille defender does really well to flick it over De Bruyne's challenge. And then Laporte trying to put in a good challenge. Don't give away a foul, Laporte. He's done well to get round him, Tovan. And then he took it through 2 players, and Laporte just, had to sort of break his run down and just tripped him over there. Really good run from Sterling. It was really simple, just cut over him. But that's brilliant skill from Tovan there. And then, yeah, Laporte just, had to do that. Yeah, Sterling just, pretended to run, sent his man, did a little wobble straight through 2 players, step over, and then he, once too many touches, just got crowded and played the ball off to try to play it to De Bruyne. But there was 4 players literally just stood in a wall in front of De Bruyne, so the shot was instantly blocked. But it's what we need. Ferran Torres up front. I think it's something we haven't had for a long time, a striker that will get going. Rodri slipped, so that means that Marseille could pick the ball back up in the midfield, but the Marseille players tackled his own player. Anyway, Marseille with their first real chance of the game. They're coming forward with it now. He's going to whip this into the box. He's going to hit the back of Sterling, but no one's gone to the ball. Picked up by the number 21. Who's going to look to whip this one to the back post. Headed away by Zinchenko. And now the failed pass back. Now Phil Foden's going to run with it. Here goes Foden, getting his legs working. 11 minutes in now. Plays it in to find De Bruyne. The pass was just hit a bit too in front of De Bruyne, and De Bruyne got a touch on it, but it wasn't enough. But look at this. This is what I mean about Phil Foden, right? So Foden here. Oh, right, play to the whistle, lads. Zinchenko's took the ball now. Can he let Foden go? Poor pass from I keep thinking it's Foden, but De Bruyne's drifting really far out to his left-hand side. Anyway, here's Foden. But no, what I was saying, I love Foden is when he loses the ball, you watch him when he loses the ball, he will run for that ball. He will do all means necessary to try and get that ball back. As soon as he loses it, whenever he loses it, when he'll run for it back. And that's what I love about him. It's just that determinedness from him. He just wants to win the ball and he wants to have the ball at his feet. And for a 19-year-old player, or 20 even, that's really, that's really bright. He wants to be on. He's a youngster. He wants to be on the ball. He wants to get touches. He wants to make play happen. Anyway, here's De Bruyne. No, Gundogan trying to play a ball through to Ferran Torres. It finds him. Ferran Torres in the box now. Lays it off to the edge of the box to Gundogan. Gundogan trying to take it past players, but ran into a Marseille defender. Still with it though. Now Rodri. Rodri back to Gundogan. Gundogan plays it across the edge of the box to Zinchenko. Zinchenko to De Bruyne. Is De Bruyne going to look to whip this one? He is, but he's not going to do it. And then Zinchenko now. Zinchenko to Rodri. Rodri out to Walker. Man City just trying to play it around, trying to find a little gap, a little nick, just a little nick in that Marseille defence. Just trying to find that little gap to put the ball through and we're in, because it's simple as that for us. Here's Foden now. It's De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Foden. Brilliant football. Foden running across the edge of the box now. Rodri tries to play a ball over to Sterling. Sterling can't keep it in. That's good play from us. I like it when we play football like that. But yeah, as I was saying about oh, here we go. Official. Josep Bartomeu has resigned from Barcelona. Barcelona board have all resigned. Oh, Bartomeu and board all resign from Barcelona. So Barcelona are... Oh, it's gone from bad to worse for them now. But anyway, let's look back at the football. Brilliant ball over the top from Gundogan to find Foden, and Foden's shot. That is the first shot of the game. It's confident for Foden there. The ball over the top, takes down the chest, takes another touch. There, he takes it on the chest, and then he just volleys it after that, and then it's just a drag shot into the hands. Anyway, scores on the doors. The only goal that's gone in is for Porto from Fabio Vieira against Olympiacos, which is obviously in our group, Group C. So that's the only goal from across all the games so far. But Man City, we're looking really positive and really good so far. I love it when we play like this. But Foden has been brilliant so far. I know he hasn't been on the ball much, but what he's done is what I was saying, back to him again. I know I keep getting cut off, but he's just like, I think he's brilliant. Like, I think he just wants to be involved, and that's so good for like a youngster. Like, normally, they'll want the ball, but they won't be asking for it. They won't be, they won't be as, that's when it's a good youngster, if they're wanting the ball at their feet and they're wanting to play with it, they're wanting to make chances, they're wanting to have these shots. Because as a youngster, it is scary, because you don't want to mess up, because you're not this proven player that, like, say De Bruyne took a shot, messed up, had a bad game. It's De Bruyne. He is the best midfielder in the world. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, here comes City attack again. Here's Zinchenko. Plays to Sterling on the edge of the box. Sterling has a man wide on the wing of Gundogan, but he gets tackled. And Rodri blocks here. And Rodri picks up the ball again. Just twisting and turning. And anyway, yeah, like I said, like Foden, but it's scary as a youngster, because if you mess up, people aren't gonna. You're not proven it. Like, you're not really proven. So, it's a lot of pressure to have, especially being that young, to keep, if you set a good standard when you're young, to keep that going. But I think Foden's a brilliant player. And anyway, Sterling knits a neat ball through to Gundogan across the 6-yard box, and there's no one there. But anyway, Zinchenko picks it up on the left. Gonna whip this one in. Does whip this one in. Mandanda at full stretch. Doesn't get it. It's a scramble in the box. He managed to clear it. It was an open goal for a second, but there's just no one attacking that 6-yard box. And I know Ferran Torres, I'm saying he's good, but that is exactly where we need Sergio Aguero. Because Sergio Aguero, I know for a fact, would have zoomed into that 6-yard box. That's 2 balls. One from Rodri, went right from Gundogan, went right across that 6-yard box. Not a single body near it. And that one from Zinchenko came in, and that, to be fair, Steve Mandanda got sort of a touch that threw Ferran Torres off. He wasn't, I don't think, really near it, because he had a defender in front of him, but still no one attacking that ball. That's where Aguero would have come in useful. Aguero, especially that first one, would have started that away. But big news as well, Cristiano Ronaldo will miss the game against Barcelona. So no Ronaldo versus Messi in the first game. Let's hope that Messi doesn't get it now, because otherwise that will mean we'll never see a Messi versus Ronaldo. So obviously it was meant to be Messi versus Ronaldo, Juventus versus Barcelona. Barcelona obviously had a massive shock just then as their manager and their board resign. That's massive. If you don't understand football, that's like you've got a company. That's like, I don't know, your shareholders just leaving. Anyway, Marseille with a good cross into the box, cut out by Rodri. Rodri going to look to clear now, does clear. And that's going to get Ferran Torres on his bike. And Steve Van Dander's way out of his box. But clears it really well, and good call from Rodri there to stick his head in it. And now Zinchenko. But yeah, that's literally like all your shareholders and the owner of the whole company just gone. And you're a bit stuck then, because your board is the one who brings in the managers and goes, right, who's a good manager, who can we bring in? The board's the one that deals with all the transfer budget, the one that deals with signings, the one who looks for signings. The board does basically everything in the club. The board is the main part of the club. And they literally do most things, the board. And having a board resign, now who have they got to look for manager? Anyway, Man City come forward now. Zinchenko trying to knit a ball through. He's got the right ideas, Zinchenko, and that's what I like about. Anyway, poor pass back. We're in. Ferran Torres, 1-0 Manchester City. The poor defensive error from Marseille leads for just a poor pass to the right-hand side of the box, and Kevin De Bruyne just literally pounced on that ball. It was his, and from that second, first touch, plays the ball through, and that man, what do I say about that man? Look, he's tried to play a ball to the defender, just misread it, and then on the first touch, a neat ball through from Kevin De Bruyne. And then who's the man that I said? Ferran Torres. I love him to bits. He's my favourite player, and he's there again, and he's scored. Ferran Torres makes it 1 for City. We're 1-0 up. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I love Ferran Torres. And guess what? It's the 18th minute. What's my lucky number? 18. It's meant to be. But anyway, Manchester City find themselves 1-0 up. No way that was an offside. No way nothing. That's just Manchester City 1, Marseille 0, Ferran Torres goal, and that's just made me happy. That has made me. I love Ferran Torres, and I haven't been banging on about him all week. Sorry. Anyway, Marseille now coming forward with the ball. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Right. Anyway, sorry. I'm back now. I just had to, get on the old phone, a little talk. But yeah, Ferran Torres. So that's an assist for Kevin De Bruyne, a goal for Ferran Torres. Absolutely love him to bits, Ferran. I was going to put him in my dream team, because on the Sun dream team, games count in Champions League and Cups. Good header back from Zinchenko there, back to Ederson roll it back to him. But yeah, those sort of games count. So I was going to put him in because I do really like him, and I think he's really good. And I think this season is going to be his settling season, and I still think it's going to be outstanding this season. But he doesn't get the minutes. He doesn't get picked by Pep. But look, he got picked last game with Marseille. He scored. He got picked this game. He scored. This is what I mean. He's proving himself. He's not getting that many minutes, but he's scoring. And this is what I mean. I think he's a brilliant player for Antonio, and he's young. I think he's 21 years old. And I think he's just brilliant. But anyway, ball cut out by Marseille. But yeah, and I think he deserves more start. I think he deserves the start over Sterling, but that won't happen because obviously Sterling is one of the most expensive players in the world. I don't know why. But anyway, look at Man City. Look at the pressure now on the Marseille defence, and they can't cope. But Rodri just mows their bloke down, and that'll be a free kick. But yeah, it's brilliant from Man City. But yeah, Ferran Torres, like I say, young. Young, amazing, brilliant. I don't know. I think he's just a brilliant player, and he's proven himself, and I think he deserves to get a start. And I do love Mahrez. I do love him a lot, and I think he's a brilliant player. But I think at this time, especially now, Pep should even look. Maybe not even playing him on the right. He's offside there, the Marseille player. Yeah, there we go. I think with Jesus still out for I think another 2 weeks, Aguero out for another month now, I think seriously maybe keep Ferran up front. I mean, he's got 2 goals in 2 starts. What more do you want from him in the Champions League, obviously? And I think he should be. I mean, I wouldn't mind him, playing as a striker if he's going to do that. And Sterling has drifted out to the right and Foden on the left. So here comes Sterling though. Gets lucky with the bounce though, but he's coming through with it now. He's looking to try and whip it in, but he's got a defender on him, and he's tried to turn and he's been took out. So that'll be a free kick on the right hand side of the Marseille box. Let's just see what Ellie's saying. Oh no, Ellie, I'm pretty sure you asked if I loved your emojis, and I do love your emojis. I love them lots. I think they're pretty cool. Little guys. But anyway, Man City with a really good free kick on the the right hand side of Marseille's box, but actually, like if you're looking at it from goalkeeper's view, it's on the left hand side of their box. But anyway, it's De Bruyne who's gonna be on this one. He's obviously left or right footed, whichever one. Take your pick. Kevin De Bruyne will shoot with, will take it with that. But I reckon if he's on his left, he's gonna go for a cheeky shot. He's on his right, so it's gonna be an in-swing. I don't think these are dangerous free kicks because I don't like crosses from free kicks. I don't like them. Matt, this is the thing. Since I think Edin Dzeko went, we've never really been that good threat in the air. It's just been Vincent Kompany and like defenders who score headers for us. But Phil Foden's kind of dropping short to the edge of the box. Anyway, he's going to go in from De Bruyne. Oh, that's Aymeric Laporte there. Just missed out on the kick, and the defender almost headed it back into his goal. But anyway, the chase on now. Kyle Walker versus the Marseille man, and Kyle Walker does brilliantly there. But yeah, no, and the Marseille man like deflected it almost right into his own net, but Steve Mandanda was there to grab it. But anyway, ball back with Ederson now. Let me just check the scores on the doors one more time. No goals in any other game, obviously, other than the Porto one, which is still 1-0. But yeah, so good start for Manchester City. A good, nice early goal, 18 minutes in. And I think this should mean we'll cruise in this game now. And we've been, really attacking. They've had really no chance, Marseille. They haven't had a shot. They haven't really been in a position where they could have a shot. But anyway, Gundogan's looking really good today. Brilliant pass. Oh, just good tackle. Good interception from the Marseille man. Let's just all clap a minute. I'm clapping. Do you know who we're clapping for? We're clapping for Rodri. And do you want to know why? Because he's sick. Rodri is such a good holding midfielder. And I think he's actually... Just clap him one more time. He's brilliant, Rodri. And he really is brilliant. Manchester City are brilliant. All right? When we're on our day, we're brilliant. Rodri, I think he's very underrated. I don't think people... Is he alright? My guy's just done a backflip. I don't know, he's up. Is that a Marvia? I swear... I don't know. Anyway, I think Rodri doesn't get much hype. Maybe he does. I don't think he gets much hype. And I think he is a really good player because he doesn't just do stuff on the ball. He does a lot off the ball as well, which is what I think is good in a defender. Thank you for clapping with me. We'll clap again maybe soon for another player. I would clap for Ferran Torres, but we just had a whole ceremony for him, so doesn't matter. But yeah, I think already Ferran Torres is better than Sterling. I never rated Sterling, never liked Sterling. Oh, never liked him. I just never thought he was good. But look at that there, Foden there with his hands at this, wanting it to the feet. He wants to go. He wants to get going. Wants to play football. That's what I love. He moved into the gap and he's shouting. He's like, there, put it to my feet, give it to me. He's not, look at him. He's just chasing the ball down, putting pressure on the defenders. And look, the ball passed straight out of the pitch. We're clapping. We're clapping again. We're clapping for Phil Foden. What a brilliant player. Honestly, I don't care. Everyone's like, Mason Greenwood's better than him. Yeah, maybe Mason Greenwood's come into the Manchester United side and he's done really well. And he scored loads of goals, and I can't take anything away from Greenwood. He's younger. He scored more goals. But you got to think Phil Foden gets played midfielder, and now he's just being shoved on the left wing. And I think at the moment Mason Greenwood is a better player because he's come in and he's been called on in that Manchester United squad last season, and they've just sort of turned around and gone, right, you're 18, perform. Anyway, missed kick, brought down by Foden. Brilliant touch from Foden. That's a round of applause again. He just brought that down and done a few keepy uppies with it. The ball went, it was in the air for God about 3 seconds, right off camera, and then he's just done a few keepy uppies on the touch. But De Bruyne with it now. Dink over to Foden. Foden brings it down. They're calling him for an offside. I don't think it was. Zinchenko's pass is poor, trying to lay it off to Gundogan. Phil Foden is brilliant. And, it's a good challenge from Zinchenko. Obviously, the ball's gone out of pitch, but Man City, they're hungry. And when we play like this, that's brilliant. Kevin De Bruyne, since he's made his debut in September 2015, has assisted 87 goals in all competitions, 18 more than any other Premier League player in that time. He's brilliant, Kevin De Bruyne. He really is brilliant. And the thing is, he has performed for 5 years. And since we signed him, he has performed. He's been brilliant. But anyway, Kevin De Bruyne, look, they've completed 82 passes. We've completed 192. One of their players is down, but I think De Bruyne's going to put it out. See the sportsmanship. One of their players is down. not a lot of teams kick it out. You just sort of play on. We had a really good chance. Sterling was sort of open on the right, but Tovan is down, holding his ankle. I think Rodri just came in on him a little bit. Oh, that's nothing. It's just literally that's not nothing in that for me. No booking. That doesn't even hurt. But I mean, it's probably just clipped his little toe, which that's a little bit painful when you clip your little toe. If it's a cold night and your feet are cold, that's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? But he's up now. But it's good from City. Not not playing on kicking the ball out. But Gundogan's just laughing at him. Anyway. Yeah, so Phil Foden, I'm pretty sure I've just talked about Phil Foden for the first 26 minutes and Ferran Torres, but who cares? I think you can tell who some of my favourite Man City players are, but Phil Foden is the future of Man City, and I do think he'll stay at Man City for a long time because we've never really had a homegrown player at Man City. We've been very our youth has not been very good, and he's one of our first players to actually come through the ranks, and he's brilliant, and I can't see him leaving the club, but I think he's just a brilliant player, Phil Foden, and I love to watch him play football, and I think he is immaculate. And I'm not saying people say Greenwood's better than him. He's not even the best youngster in the Prem in the world, let alone the Prem, let alone Manchester. Yeah, Mason Greenwood probably is better than him just because of how well he when Manchester United called him, they would just turn around oh yeah, our right winger's injured. Hey, 18-year-old or 17-year-old, however old he was at the time, come and perform for us, and he did really well. What a ball! Just can't get to it, Sterling. But yeah, he performed really well, Mason Greenwood. So I think he's a brilliant player, but I don't know why so many people don't think Foden is brilliant. I don't think he gets the hype that he deserves, and I think he's a really good player, and I really do hope he stays at the club and he keeps getting starts and he keeps progressing because he's just so energetic, he's so lively, he's so creative. Anyway, Ferran Torres trying to chase down Steve Mandanda. Foden just ran literally across the whole pitch to track down the defence. Now, look at this. This is the thing with having Ferran Torres, and look at the pressure. Every single they've had 4 players get the ball there, and they've not even had one touch. That's how much they've done. They've done really well there, Marseille. Really nice football now, and they're through. They played it across pitch now. They picked it up. This is a good chance for Marseille. Ball comes in straight into the grasp of the Brazilian goalkeeper Ederson, but the brilliant pressure. So Ferran Torres pressuring Mandanda, then Sterling Foden pressuring their right back, then their right centre back. Ferran Torres presses them, then he goes back to the goalkeeper, then Kevin De Bruyne was straight on him, then it played to their left back, and then Sterling was straight on him, then it got played to their midfielder, then Walker was right on him. But it was brilliant football from them. One touch passing, 2 little flicks douche like that. 2 brilliant little Ronaldo chop passes. I don't really know. Anyway, Laporte looking to play through. It's a poor pass. Foden went to get on his bike and it was a poor ball. Cameramen are really liking Pep today. They keep going to it, but they can't keep doing this. You can't keep playing it to their defence because then Foden and Ferran Torres are just, look at this, pressured now. Steve Mandanda having to clear it. It's gone to De Bruyne, really close to the goal, and it's a brilliant interlink play. De Bruyne, he would normally take that on. De Bruyne, oh no, De Bruyne, get up, De Bruyne, get up, De Bruyne, get up, De Bruyne, get up. Right, kick out our play then, like we did for you. Kick out our play like we did for you. Our player's down. That's disgusting. Your player went down, and we kicked out our play. What are you doing? Look at them. What idiots. Disgusting. Your player was down, so we kicked out our play when we had a really good chance to go forward, and you've just... De Bruyne's just getting back up. We're still playing. No one's kicked it out yet. He's up, but oh god, I thought he was injured then. But no, what happened was he played he had a defender on him. He played a ball to here, and then they played it there, and he ran around the defender. And it's a really good opportunity to shoot, but I don't know what he tried to do. He tried to take it with him, and then it wasn't really injured. De Bruyne. It's just one of those stamps on the foot. Every single football player goes down with those, but don't really need to go down like that. De Bruyne, do you? Just I hate it when players go down for that, and I'm always biased to Man City, but I hate it when players go down like that for those sort of challenges. But yeah, De Bruyne really well, being really good. Everyone playing really well in the City team, to be honest. But good pressure from City and scores on the doors. Ajax and Atletico Madrid have took the lead. A goal from Marcos Llorente. Anyway, Marseille looking to go through here, taking it around Ruben Diaz, and that's brilliant defence from Diaz, and that'll be a Manchester City goal kick. Brilliant defence from Ruben Diaz there. Anyway, Marcos Llorente scoring in Atletico Madrid, and for who scored Ajax, and Ajax it is Dusan Tadic who score, and it is a Man City goal kick. Anyway, we're through. Edison, I think, goal kick. Found Sterling. Sterling stood on the ball, but what can he do? He's going to cut inside to shoot. Surely he's take it past the defender. Going to Ronaldo chop it. Do something, Sterling. You're taking too long on the ball, and he does it every bloody time. I hate him, Sterling, and then he's just made De Bruyne have to kick it, and De Bruyne's kicked out. Sterling, right, he's in on goal, and he stood on the ball for first, and then he stood at the defender, waited. So we had a 2-on-1, and he stood there, and he's just waited. He's just done this skill where he's just stood on the ball. And then, like, they brought 3 players back into the attack. Then he's tried to run it at the defender, and then he's done a fake shot. And then I don't really know what he was trying to do. Anyway, tomorrow we have 2 big games. We have Juventus versus Barcelona or Man United versus Leipzig. I'm going to watch Juventus versus Barcelona. There'll be a live stream on this channel, so yes, Ellie, get excited. There'll be a live stream on this channel at, I think, kickoff's at 8 tomorrow, I believe. So, anyway, there'll be a live stream of Juventus versus Barcelona. No Messi versus Ronaldo, but still going to be a really good game. But I will tell you my score predictions that I've predicted for the games tonight. So, I've had a shocker already because I said that I thought Bayern Munich were going to win 6-0, but they unfortunately won 2-1. So, and then I said that Inter Milan would win 3-1. It was 0-0. Here come Marseille though, but is Zinchenko going to cut this out? They've done well, the Marseille player. He's got it now, playing it inside. And then look, there's nowhere to go for them. They're having to play back, but it's good football, good defence football. Look, Phil Foden's there. That's their right winger. Phil Foden's there. Look at that, and he's won the ball as well, brilliantly. Go on, Foden, get on your bike, lad. He's having to play it back, but he's brilliant, and he gets the ball back, keeps it in. Go on, Foden. He's took it past his man as well. He's going to foul him. Yeah, he has to, because Foden's so good. Foden's amazing, honestly. He's tracked back, and he's... Oh, come on, you've got to give a foul, ref. A, he's hacked him to the floor, and B, he pushed him in the back a minute ago. Foden, get back up. Good boy. Anyway, and I said that Atletico will beat Salzburg 2-0. It's 1-0 at the moment. I said that Ajax will win 3-0. It's 1-0 at the moment. I said Liverpool will win 4-1 against Midtjylland, and it's 0-0. I said that Porto will win 2-1 against Olympiacos. It's 1-0. I said Weird win 2-0. Oh, hold on. There's a goal in another game. I said that Real Madrid will win 1-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach, but Mönchengladbach have took the lead through Marcus Thuram. Borussia Mönchengladbach are 1-0 up against Juventus after 33 minutes. So the goal's obviously just gone in as I've gone off. So yeah, the only game we haven't got a goal in now is the Liverpool game. But yeah, so into Real Madrid going behind unexpectedly there. The ball's gone out of play. The Marseille player just running it out of play. Amavi, probably, I think other than Tova and Depay, I think he's one of the only Marseille players I actually know, and Steve Van Dijk, obviously. But De Bruyne loves a goal in France. He does, so I reckon he'll get one. But Manchester of the are all us with the ball, all us with the chances. It's just been all us. 34 minutes have gone in this first half. I don't want this game to end. I love watching us when they were like this. I don't want it to end this game, but obviously at some point it's going to have to. But I don't want it to. I love it when we play football like this. So I've just got to make the most of it, and I just love when we play like this. And here's Phil Foden on the ball now on the left, looking to play a brilliant ball over the top. Just a bit undercooked. But anyway, poor touch from the defender. Ferran Torres will take it off the defender. Here's Zinchenko. Shoots! Oh! And he's just dragged it past the post. Brilliant for Ferran Torres. Switched on at that. Defender brought the ball down. Poor touch. Poor second touch. Right there. Dinks it. So he runs there. Ferran picks up the ball. Dinks it round that way. Gets it. And Zinchenko takes it off him. And it does hit the post. He just drags it along the floor. Good shot. And it just clips outside the post. So unlucky there from Zinchenko. Is Walker going to keep this in? He's tackled the player and he is going to keep it in. He's so quick, Kyle Walker, and that's brilliant. He's gone to fake to kick it, and this guy's put his foot out. Walker just lifted his foot up and he's kicked that out of play. Man City goal kick, 35 minutes gone. I feel like there's going to be another one coming for us before half time. I originally had my score as Man City to win 4-0. Then I changed it to 3. Look at this. Total attempts. They've had 0. We've had 6. I had it to Man City 1. No, Man City 4. Marseille 0, and then I changed it to Man City 3, Marseille 0, and I don't remember changing it to 2-0, but obviously must have done it. I don't know when I've done that, but I've changed it to 2-0 because it says 2-0. I thought I predicted 3-0, But I mean, it says I've put 2-0. So anyway, brilliant ball through, and look at that. That's Edison. Brilliant ball through. Set Talvan through a gap. Brilliantly was in, but Edison miles, so quick off his line, and that'll be a free kick to City. He's hacked at the legs of Gundogan. But yeah, Edison off his line so quick, and just doesn't have to boot the ball. He just takes past Talvan and passes it. But yeah, that could be it. If the ref was close to that, that would have been a yellow. He's so close from Zinchenko, just hits the outside of the post. But no, but that would have been a yellow card if he was closer, because he stamped on the back of Zinchenko's Ilkay's heel. Anyway, Foden looking to get on his bike. Zinchenko doesn't play it to him, but Ruben Diaz will pick up the ball. Obviously, one of Manchester City's summer signings, the most expensive of them all. Ferran Torres being one, Nathan Ake being another. Here's Sterling playing just a nice interlink play with Kevin De Bruyne. Now Walker will put it across the pitch to find Aymeric Laporte. Now Laporte looking to take it forward now to Gundogan. Gundogan's got Zinchenko to his left. Will find him. Zinchenko not going to put this one in the ball in the box. Back to Gundogan. Gundogan chops inside, takes it past two, and runs into the back of a Marseille player, and he's going to let that go out for a Marseille goal kick. Gundogan came in for a free kick, but wasn't a free kick in my opinion. He's just sort of ran into the back of him, Gundogan. So obviously no free kick given, but. Anyway, Marseille kicking the ball down the wing. We keep getting caught out a little bit from Marseille, but Kevin De Bruyne. Right, we are back. I'm sorry if we went off for a moment or two, but we should be back now, I believe. I'm going to have to put airplane mode on my phone, but we should be back. I'm actually going to have to turn airplane mode off just to check we are back. Anyway, Marseille had a corner. No, a free kick. Anyway, Ferran Torres here picks up the ball on his head. Takes the first touch of his head. He's played it back to Steve Mandanda. Steve Mandanda's going to have to take a touch. Brilliant from Steve Mandanda. Really cool. Passes it to the right back. Yeah, they're just trying to play around with it. Right, we're back. Sorry if we've cut off again. I'm very sorry. Having problems with the Wi-Fi. But anyway, Man City have it now. Ferran Torres on the edge of the box. Shields the ball off well. Tries to take it and gets cut out there, but. There we go. We're back to green now, so we should be chilling for a bit now. We should be okay. But anyway, Man City are bringing the ball forward now. Here's Foden on the left-hand side of the box. Little pull on Sterling, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, Foden trying to take it forward now. Looking to find Gundogan. Back to Foden. Foden now to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back to Laporte. Laporte just taking his time. Plays it across to Kyle Walker. But yeah, we're on green now, so we should be fine. If it, I don't know, lagged or I don't know what happens if the stream just like stopped and then played again. We're having a mare. Disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't know what to do. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm very sorry about this. I don't know what to do. It's just started all of a sudden, but it's back to green. We're back to green, so I'm not putting my phone back on. But we dropped 315 frames, so that's never good. But we're back on green in the bottom right, which is when it goes to red, it disconnects. So we're back on green. I'm just not going to look because it just scares me. But anyway, I think we should be back now. So yet again, if there was any problems with your stream or anything, it's not you, it's me. Awful Wi-Fi. And connects to the router one, so that's never good anyway. So just sorry, I'm kind of really close. I don't want to see that, but yeah. So nothing's really happened, but other than Man City, not Man City. Marseille had a good shot. And nothing came from it, just a good shot, but went into the hands of Edison. We're on red again, so if it goes, I'm sorry. Please. We're flashing like green. We're back to green, so I think we might be a bit better now. I might have to power off my phone. I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. I'll just when it hits half time, we're 2 minutes away from half time. I'll have to go and talk to everyone and sort out the Wi-Fi. But anyway, sorry. Got really sidetracked. But anyway, Man City come forward with Sterling now. Rodri in the middle. Rodri plays it, not very good pass. It is raining because when Gundogan slid a minute ago, I saw the wetness come up from the turf. I don't think it's raining now, but the pitch is definitely wet. So that answers my question from earlier. Rodri trying to play a ball through, finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko to Gundogan. Gundogan with a poor touch, but manages to keep the ball in possession. Now Zinchenko. Zinchenko's pass was intercepted, but Laporte now takes it. Laporte with a nice ball in between two players to Gundogan. Gundogan trying to look to switch, but does, but only to Walker, not to Sterling, which is where I think he went to go before. Now Sterling on it. Don't mess up this time. Sterling. Now to Rodri. Rodri. Going to whip the ball out to Phil Foden. Phil Foden keeps it touched down with the chest. Now to Zinchenko. Zinchenko to Foden. Foden back on red again. It's going to disconnect now. It's going to disconnect. It's about to disconnect. It's about to disconnect. Yeah. Anyway, Phil Foden. I'll keep talking. Anyway, Phil Foden on the ball. Sorry, I've been really demotivated by this reconnection. But anyway, I need to get back up in the spirits. I need to get in the spirits. You dropped 1,230 frames. Are you mad? Anyway, reconnection. We should be back. Anyway, ball whipped in, cleared out. Why is my desktop audio on? Right, I hope you can still hear me. Oh, stream stopped. Ball out to De Bruyne. About to get to half time. I should be back. I should be back. I should be back. I believe I am. Right, yay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I've only dropped 309 frames, but it says it's on 32%, so I don't really